Hi everyone. The topic of today's video is something that you might be interested in. That is, can Qi Men Dun Jia make me rich? This is Master Joe Ching with you. You see, to begin with, Qi Men Dun Jia was not invented with the aim to help the king to become rich. Its primary function was to help the emperor to win in the war. For example, like Zhuge Liang, for example, like the famous Liu Bowen, they have all used this Qi Men Dun Jia to assist the emperor to conquer the enemy, okay, and to also help the country to maintain prosperity and away from any attacks or conquer by the enemy. So to manage your expectation, because you might have heard a lot about Qi Men Dun Jia, and some might have even give you very fanciful ideas that Qi Men Dun Jia can make you get rich fast. You should not learn Qi Men Dun Jia just for the sake of wanting to amass great wealth within very short span of time, because this is akin to striking lotteries or jackpot. Although that is not totally impossible, because we do have students who wants to have some fun, after learning Qi Men Dun Jia, there will be a few students that say, hey, let's try. Why not we use some good door, good direction, good stamps, and then we start to experience, how to apply. And the first thing first is that some of them, they say that, hey, today is Sunday or Saturday, so why not let's queue up in certain direction and see whether we can, whether have the luck to strike lottery or 4D. And of course, some of them with some good windfall luck, they actually get it. Nevertheless, Qi Men Dun Jia, although our primary aim is not to encourage you to use Qi Men Dun Jia for betting, okay, but it is still capable of creating instant gratifications. All right, that means it's able to give you a desired outcome. Let's say you are a sales guy, Qi Men Dun Jia will allow you to close more deals, okay, by going through a certain process, which I'm going to share with you. So how do we do it? So here are the steps to follow in our school so that you can create more luck for yourself, and in turn, create more opportunities for you to make more money consistently. The keyword here is we are not just going for like a one-time kind of business, okay? Or we are just going for a one-time kind of windfall luck. But we want you to acquire this so-called lifelong skill set so that you can use it every day. And imagine that if you win and if you're successful in all the deals that you're dealing with every day, you are able to make a lot of money consistently over time. That is what we want, okay? Consistent result. So in our school, basically we focus a lot on the art of war, so-called application. All right, so I call it the Zhou Qing's art of war, Qi Men Dun Jia. The methodology here is that, first of all, if let's say you are going for a sales pitch, okay, so what you do is that you know that, there is a venue for you to go to. So if you can choose a good timing, okay, based on the Qi Men Dun Jia chart, to locate also the auspicious direction during that hour. What you do is that you go towards the vicinity of that building. You build energy outside. Of course, the details I will not mention here. This is our trade secret. You wait for signs or phenomenon from heaven. For example, you are able to calculate and predict that, hey, there's this old man who's going to hold a walking stick and walk past you in the north direction. Or there's going to be a flock of birds flying past. Or there will be baby crying. So these are actually so-called the heavenly secret. Okay, so when you learn Qi Men Dun Jia, this is actually the trade secret that you want to acquire. It is a sign from heaven to tell you that, hey, this is the right moment. Please go for your so-called to execute your task. The outcome is that, of course, if you are going to use this, going to follow this procedure, this SOP, on a daily basis, eventually I'm very confident that it's going to guide you towards wealth enhancement. Because I have personally benefited greatly, okay, from the use of Qi Men Dun Jia. I will show you some example. As mentioned just now, if you seriously follow our SOP, the standard operating procedures, your dream of making your first $1 million should come true soon. Why is it so, you see? Well, just to share with you the dark secret, whether you like it or not, what you didn't know is that Qi Men Dun Jia is what I call it the orthodox art of secret manipulation. No, in this case, I'm not asking you to manipulate, okay, directly your opponent, your enemy, your boss, or your colleague, okay? So what you do is that you secretly manipulate the qi at a point in time to your unfair advantage, okay? In fact, you are able to design the outcome you desire it to be. Sounds amazing, right? Definitely. Because via Qi Men Dun Jia, you can control the dimensions on, first thing first, the time. Which means you can choose a good timing, okay, towards your advantage. So that you can carry out your task. Second thing is that you can choose the direction that you want to enter or that you want to go towards to meet your opponent. And when you're inside the building, the room, you are able, okay, to find out which position is ideal for you so that you put yourself in the upper hand while your opponent or the person that you want to negotiate with is seated in a less auspicious position, put it this way, okay? So for example, let's say in a casino setting, you notice that casino, the tables are all in different direction. So just to review a bit of so-called what we do in casino is that every 2 hourly we change table, okay? Because based on different auspicious direction, okay, we do have upper hand. So every 2 hours the energy will change. We check, we find out which direction now, during this moment, this 2 English hour, the direction is ideal for us. We check it out, you know, which table can fulfill our requirement. We move towards that table. But you say that, hey, I'm going for an interview. The interviewer says that I must be there at 2 p.m. So the timing is lousy to me because you probably learned some date selection. You saw the Tong Su, the day, the time probably clashes your zodiac sign. That is why you want to learn Qi Men Dun Jia. In this case, because let's say you don't have the choice over the timing, you still can choose the direction. Because do remember that every Chinese hour in the Qi Men Dun Jia chart, when you learn that, you will notice that there will be at least 1 to 2 very, very auspicious directions for you to use. In the past, they used that to go for war. But in today's context, you use that to go for your negotiation. You use that to go for your examination. You use that to go to borrow money or to pitch to your investor. Definitely, out of the 8 directions, you will be able to locate 1 to 2 very good direction, and you use that to your benefit. And that is called external Qi Men Dun Jia application. And during the class, I'm going to share with you what is known as the internal Qi Men Dun Jia application. Is when you are inside an office setting, a room, an enclosed area. How do you want to position yourself? Okay, all this can be done stealthily. That means without the knowing of your enemy or your opponent. All right, they will know nothing about what you have done. You know, it's all actually all so-called not known to them, but actually secretly you're using Qi Men Dun Jia without their knowing. Okay, to your success. Effectively, Qi Men Dun Jia is what I call it the 3D luck creation tool, because you have the help from the heaven, you have the help from the earth, you have the help from the man. So just now I have mentioned already, 天时地利人和. And in Qi Men Dun Jia, there's one more fourth dimension, we call it the deity. Okay, 还有神助. Because in the Qi Men Dun Jia chart, besides the stamps, besides the 8 door, besides the 9 star, besides the purple white star, you have one more component known as the deity, the 神助. So it's very, very powerful. Okay, it gives you really instant gratification. Straight away, after coming out from an interview, you will see positive outcome very fast. Some of the daily application is, for example, you can use Qi Men Dun Jia to negotiate with tough guy, sales pitch to investor, seeking help from noble people, seeking wealth and borrow money from the bank. Say you are a startup, you want to borrow money from the bank, it will give you good outcome. Succeed in job interview. Do well in examinations for yourself or for your children. Use this to, for courtship purpose, like romance and dating. You like this girl or you like this man and you want to create very good impression. Hopefully that you guys can become an item. Qi Men Dun Jia can assist you. Some people use it to escape from stalker or escape from people that they don't like. If you have a legal case, you can use Qi Men Dun Jia towards your upper hand. Use this to seek medical treatment. Say before you go for maybe some minor surgery, or somebody is going for some medical treatment, you want to make sure that the visit to the clinic, to the hospital is successful. You can use Qi Men Dun Jia to build energy outside the hospital. Then when you enter and meet the doctor, very, very good chance you will get a very so-called knowledgeable and effective doctor to treat your problem. Use this to travel safely, or use this for debt recovery, etc., etc. And of course, during the last day of the class, I'm going to share with you the darkest secret of Qi Men Dun Jia, where in the ancient time, there's this particular classic known as 训行太白之书. They use it for bad things. For example, they use this to force themselves on the girls. They use this to so-called rob people. They use this to hurt people, to kill people. Well, of course, I'm going to share with you the poem, line by line, how they do it. But this is to tell you that you should not use Qi Men Dun Jia for such purpose, because the karmic force is very strong and very fast. Okay, nevertheless, to complete the picture, I will tell you how the evil people use Qi Men Dun Jia in the past. So now just let me show you an example on how you can use it to wish for good luck or seek blessing from the divine. Actually, this case I have used it earlier this year. I actually sent out an email to everyone on my database and to teach them, to guide them on the very day one of Chinese New Year, how they can use Qi Men Dun Jia to seek for good luck or seek blessing from the divine. So this is 16 February 2018 at 1300 hours. Okay, the direction to use is south, because it carries very good door and very good star, very good deity. Okay, and there are some red little words here. These are auspicious formation. Okay, this formations is very, very powerful. It is a booster, a further add-on, an upsize on your luck. Okay, and some people ask me, why do I choose hurt door? In this case, I thought hurt door is a bad door. Not really. If you come to my class, every door can be a good door. Every stem can be a good stem. Depends on the situation. I will teach you all the trade secret. Okay. So let me just quickly run through with you our SOP towards wealth enhancement. So normally is you plot the chart. Of course, we have a software. So by just 1-2 clicks, you can actually come up with a chart. Compared to manual plotting, will take you about 30 to 45 minutes. So the procedure is, this is just a very general guideline. During the class, I will tell you the details, okay, and some scenarios where it is when you have some challenges, okay, how we overcome, Okay, there are some very special, interesting scenario on how to apply the building of energy. But by and large, you should locate a temple that is at the south of your house, because the so-called the Qi Men Dun Jia chart says that south is auspicious. Then you make your way towards the temple between certain timing, like between 1 to 2 or 1 to 1:30. And when you arrive outside the temple, position yourself in such a way that the temple is in your south before you enter. Well, but there is this particular steps of building energy which is here, that you need to build energy for a certain amount of time, and you need to witness the Qi Men Dun Jia phenomenon. Okay, all the phenomenon will appear. Okay, but you need to calculate which are the phenomenon. So this is to be covered in class. And during the prayer, of course, you sincerely wish for good luck, And we also teach you certain chants to use so that you can double up the speed of getting the good outcome. So you can wish for anything: money, career, study, romance. Okay, as long as your wish is not totally unreasonable. When you travel from home to temple, okay, this is what I usually tell them. You should be able to see or hear like birds, some even yellow color birds, fly past you. An old person in white walk past you. These are the Qi Men Dun Jia phenomenon documented in the Qi Men Dun Jia classic. Like men in yellow walk past you, a lady carrying a water bottle. There are hundreds over Qi Men Dun Jia phenomenon. Okay, and in our school, we are very famous. Why? Because we revealed the technique, this secret of how to calculate the phenomenon. Trust me, not many schools in this world knows how to predict phenomenon. Okay, because we belong to the San Yuan system. Okay, we belong to the Zhi Ren system, which means Zhi Ren, as opposed to Cai Bu Fa, Zhi Ren was used by the royal family. Okay, I'm not saying anything bad about Cai Bu Fa, but Cai Bu is used for a different application, more towards divination. All right, for San Yuan, we are using it for the art of war, to create instant gratification, to be able to help you to see phenomenon. Okay, so Zhi Ren is so far the one that is used by the royal family. And we have, of course, many success stories. So quickly go through some of them. Like for example, I have a student that is a property agent. He used Qi Men Dun Jia to help his client to get some good result, like condo balloting. Okay, so you can read all the contents here. Okay. We have a student from Philippines. Okay, basically, we have international students. A lot of people all fly in to learn from me. Okay, all over the world. I can show you some pictures. So Mr. Rao from Philippines, okay, he allowed me to reveal his name. Says that he has helped a family to get this visa clearance. Okay, so you can take a look at the WhatsApp screenshot. So even though that day, the timing, according to him, is very bad, because that day seems to be clashing towards the applicant's 八字, the hour also clash the applicant's 八字 or punish the applicant's 八字. But don't worry, Qi Men Dun Jia is able to overcome all this thing. Next, pitching to investors. So I helped this team to actually select a good directions to build energy. So he said that I've been sitting here at Starbucks exactly with Grand Hyatt 90 degrees east of me since 11:02. Two girls dressed in green just walked past. Because I've already foretold him that he will see this phenomenon. And I said, okay, proceed. And that was during like 7 years ago, 2011. So he said, hey, meeting went well, Joe. I think it's just a matter of how much that he will get from the angel investor. Well, good news. And in Singapore, as a parent, we are also very concerned about whether our kids can go to good school, whether our kids can get into DSA, direct school admission. So we have some requests from some of our students and parents. You know, they hope that their kids can secure a good seat in a good school. So this person, I should not say the name, he said, Master Zhou Qing, thanks a lot for your help. I have followed all your instructions and have successfully secured a place for my girl. Many thanks, Master Zhou Qing. This is for primary 1 balloting, I remember. Just last year, 2017. Past examination, this was during year 2013. So I have a client, a very young client who wants to clear some of his university exam paper. So he let me know that, oh, the result of my exam, which I applied Qi Men Dun Jia, I managed to clear all 3 exams. If I'm not wrong, he was resitting for all 3 exams because it was a very tough exam. But he managed to clear it. So, well, very happy for him. Okay, so there are many more success cases. You can share with me your cases next time. Alright, so just to show you some pictures. Okay, and later on to tell you what do you expect to take away from this course. Okay, so we have students from Japan, Philippines, Indonesia, Russian, Singaporean, Australian, all over the world, they came in. Okay, this was actually March 2017, the more recent class. Every year I will conduct twice on this Qi Men Dun Jia Out of War program. This is November class, 2017, just last year. We also have students, this is me, students from, again, from overseas, Singapore, USA, you know. So they are waiting to see phenomenon. So during the day 3, I'll bring the whole class to go down, to build energy, to witness phenomenon, you know. So this is this year class, March 2018. Okay. And these are the since 2011. Okay, so just some of the pictures to show you. Every year we conduct 2 times. So what do you expect to take away from this program, this 3-day complete program on the art of war? Okay, you will learn how to use Qi Men Dun Jia in a 3D manner, as mentioned just now, the 3D luck creation, using time and direction to usher good energy to help you succeed, because you are able to manipulate the Qi towards your advantage. You will learn how to calculate and foretell phenomenon in advance, like Zhuge Liang. He can predict when the eastern wind is coming. I will definitely make you experience this, okay? On how to borrow the eastern wind. You will feel it. I will teach you how to use Qi Men as a powerful feng shui date selection system. Okay? So let's say you are already learning some basic feng shui application. You need a very powerful date selection for the result to come in very fast. Especially if you are a flying star practitioner. Okay, for example, you can use this to create good result. For example, one example is how to use this to help couple to conceive baby. Okay, for moving in new house, for renovation. Okay, to overcome some annual affliction like 5 yellow, 3 killing, tai shui, all this thing. Okay, etc., etc. How to use Fa Qi Men, a simple way of magical Qi Men is via a chant. Okay, to find parking lot, to find to dissolve fish bone. Say you get stuck with a fish bone, do something, fish bone will be dissolved. You are actually, you know, in a shopping center and it's so crowded, you want to find parking lot. Sometimes I chant and then, you know, somebody just drive off from the lot and I get a lot. Okay, if you want to find taxi will stop for you. You can score an exam, you can ward off bad qi. If you are chased after by the dog, chased after by even monkey, you can do this. When is this going to happen? The next class will be on this day, 23rd to 25th, usually over a long weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay? Time 10 to 5. Class will be conducted in English. Okay, lunch, course material provided. Voice recording is allowed. Except there's no video recording allowed, that's all. And to facilitate and shorten your learning curve, we have developed a bilingual Qi Men Dun Jia software for you. Free. I'll give it as so-called part of the program. It's free. Okay. Double click, you can see all the analysis come up from the box. Just double click on one of them. All the analysis, phenomenon, everything come up for you within just one click. What is the after class support? This is more important because we are going to really hold your hand to walk through the learning journey. We do have a Facebook closed group discussion forum, which I'm inside, which we have a lot of veterans. Some of them are Qi Men Dun Jia practitioners to share their experience, to guide you along the way. You can come back for your free revision. Absolutely free. You just need to pay for your meals, that's all. Okay, and depending on what do we order, the meals usually is $10 per day. You can email or WhatsApp me for personal guidance on any doubts. Say it's not convenient for you to post in the Facebook forum, you can just text me. And we do have an engineer, okay, 24/7 to support you on any glitches. In case you have, for example, you want to change laptop. For example, your laptop crash. Okay, our engineer will help you. All right. So for cost fee and further details, please email Mr. Lester, my program manager, at this so-called email address, academy@destinyasia.com.sg. Okay. So I just want to share something with you. If Zhuge Liang can do it, so can you. After this course, immediate application, instant gratification. Thank you very much for watching this video.